Hey friends, and welcome to Technical Shots with LJ. In this session, we will learn about the inverted head and shoulders pattern. The inverted head and shoulders pattern is a bullish reversal pattern. This pattern is usually found at the bottom of the downtrend, or I would rather say, towards the bottom of the swing low, to be very precise. So let's understand what this pattern is all about and what are the components of the pattern. So if you can see on the screen, we have a left shoulder, we have a head, and we have a right shoulder. Uh, that makes the entire pattern. Then if you can see, we have a neckline here. The neckline actually works as a resistance at the start and before it is been broken out, and then we have a small sort of a support here which is supporting the left and the right shoulders. So now let's understand technically how this pattern works and how can we identify this pattern technically. So we have the price actually forming the downward channel, and this is the swing low here before it actually goes or breaks out from the swing low and tries to go higher. So you can see here the price is pushed down. So let's consider this as the higher low, we have this as the lower low, then again the price makes a higher low, the price makes a lower low here. Now this time watch carefully, instead of making a higher low here, it is actually going and challenging the neckline. So if you draw a trend line technically, let me just draw a trend line here and show you. So if you draw a trend line here, so as you can see, the downtrend is broken. So this is the first signal you can identify how to actually capture this pattern or how to identify this pattern. So the downtrend trend is broken straight away here, and you can see you know this price action has actually not made a lower high, so it's going and challenging the neckline. But there are many sellers, or there is a lot of supply at this zone, so the price is again pushed down. The price takes support at the shoulder level here. So you can see the left shoulder here. So the price is supporting at the shoulder level, and then it gives a breakout. Once the price gives breakout about the neckline, that is where the pattern is complete, and this is where you can enter a trade. So this is how a pattern actually looks like, and in terms of a technicality, this is how it works. In terms of buyers, or in terms of trader psychology, it's similar to the technicals of the pattern. So you have the sellers pushing up, then the buyers push up from this left shoulder, makes a higher low here, sellers push up, push down the price, buyers push up. Once the price actually breaks this downtrend, the sellers become cautious. But there are still sellers out here, and sellers have their stop loss at this location. They will still try to push it here. Now the buyers actually push it from this shoulder support level, and it breaks out. Once it breaks out, the sellers will exit their position, and that will actually trigger a bigger spike, or the break in the neckline, and that break in the neckline actually completes the pattern. Now let's see how we can trade this pattern. So let me just get rid of this downtrend line, and because this is a bullish pattern, let's get the long position. So once the pattern is complete, as in when the neckline is broken, and you can of course see the the neckline breaking with heavy volume, and you can see a big candle there, big green candle there. So the long position is at the neckline waiting for the retest, so it will break above the neckline, and then as per the technicals, or as per the pillars of technical, a retest is mandatory to confirm the buying strength at the neckline. So place a long position at the neckline, put a stop loss just below the shoulder support, and then the target will be usually the height of the head. So this is our head here, and so just taking the head here and placing here. So this is gonna be our trade in here because of this. So this is how you trade the inverted head and shoulders pattern. So this is a very important pattern to identify, the change in the trend, as in the change from the downtrend to uptrend. Mostly, as I said, it is at the swing lows. So every swing low you can see, not every swing low, but mostly this is, often generated or created at the swing lows. So let's go back on the charts and see if, at the swing lows, if we can find one of these patterns, and let's see if we can trade it, and how the real charts show how the trade, can be executed on this pattern. So let me get rid of all of this here. Get the eraser tool. Like, okay, so there you go. Now I'm gonna. So this is a chart of USD versus Japanese yen, and this is on a hourly time frame. So let's try to find the pattern. And as we said, the pattern is usually at the swing lows. So let's see. Okay, so okay, I can very well see a pattern straight away. So see, this is a swing high, this is a swing low, and you can clearly see a pattern here. So let's see how we can trade this pattern. So let me take a replay tool here and get rid of here. Yeah. So there you go. So you can clearly see. Let me take a rectangle here and then create a neckline. That's our neckline there. That's our neckline. This is the left shoulder. That is the right shoulder. So let me get another. So there you go. That's the shoulder. So let's play the candle hour by hour, and let's see where we can enter the trade. So let me just play the candle hour by hour. So there you go. It's getting supported by that shoulder support there. Play candle hour by hour. So yeah, there you go. It's tried to touch the neckline here. Not it broken out. Let's see the next candle. Okay, it's trying to break out. There you go. That's the breakout. So let me pause here. Let me pause here. It's given a breakout there. Let me put a first long trade. So our trade is not a trigger here. So I'm just gonna see here. Stop loss is definitely there. So stop loss looks good here. And the target is the price range here. So this is our target, and I just put it here. This is roughly around this level here. Get rid of this and just let me just play this now. I want to increase the speed to 3, and let's play out this trade and let's see what happens. So there you go. So there you go, we entered, and let's see if we can get a target. So one thing I want to show you here, I just paused it here so you can see, you know, the horizontal line here. This is creating a support here. Just see. So at times you can actually put your you put your stop loss just below here, so that even if the price goes against you, you come out with some profit. But let's see what happens to our trade. There you go. Still going on. There you go. That's our target hit. So that's our target hit. And if you see, once it hit the target, because this is as per the pattern, it has actually reversed sharply, trying to challenge the support as well. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's a good support there. There you go. But yeah, so you can see that sharp reversal from that, because most of the traders, they have put in their exit there. So once they exit, it creates a selling pressure, and then the price moves down. So yeah, so this is how you trade in inverted head and shoulders. So yeah, this is pretty much the inverted head and shoulders pattern in a nutshell. I hope this video was informative. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and share our subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.